When we get to the round of 16s, we're going to have more of the background information about this particular event. Again, we're at the gymnasium used by the UT Racquetball Club, the Longhorn Open in Austin, Texas.
All right, so game number 2, Dean, from Erick Cuevas versus Eduardo Garay. Erick, again, hailing from Monterrey, Mexico. Well, Eduardo Garay from Cali, Colombia.
He needs to score a few more points than he did in game number 1, Cuevas, or it's going to be a short event right here for Cuevas.
I want to say hello to Erick Cuevas' coach, Yanko Renteria.
Oh, I saw him in the chat. He's watching. I think I saw him in the chat.
So hello to Yanko. Also currently now in Monterrey, Mexico. Right there, point number 1 there for Erick Cuevas. Good way to start, Dean.
And a flatty by Cuevas. That was a really good serve. Doubled input right there from Erick Cuevas right away. 2 serving 0 on the head-turn scoreboard. I think that was a short serve. Yep, second serve. So what Cuevas is doing, he's not swinging hard. He's taking a lot off the ball. And Garay likes to go really quick. Cuevas really needs to slow him down a little bit. He's in the back right now. Garay's getting ready to serve. Cuevas is ready, but he really should slow him down. Just put up his racket. That was a gigantic football from Garay. I mean gigantic, Fabio. Set up off the back wall. Beautiful. Down the line.
Wow, what a pickup there, Cuevas.
Good get. Nice play right there by Cuevas. We might go into a breakup, Fabio.
Well, I'd love to see when Erick Cuevas puts up a fight. Definitely. So it's 2 serving 0. So now Cuevas, just as quickly as that, has more points now than he did in the first game. So let's hope that Cuevas gets on a roll here. Makes Eduardo Garay a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, what a good try there by Cuevas.
Skipped in.
Yeah, good. That was a good try, though.
Yeah. I want to say hi to my friend Jonathan from New Jersey. He's the IRT's #1 fan. He was super stoked when he was in New York. It was quite a sight. Big IRT presence here today, Fabio. We got CEO Mike Grizz is here. Rod Southwood is here. We have our photographers here, too. Obviously, me, you, Pablo. We have our intern. Big setup here. Ooh, nice bullet. Alex Cohen, our intern, is here also. We have Karen Grizz, our treasurer, in the house. So we had let me tell you something. Sully, the tournament director here, Sully put on, a great pro player event yesterday. We had a very early sponsored doubles. Last night was followed by bowling and beverages. So the BB. So what I don't like what Cuevas just did right there is he put his hand on the back of Eduardo Garay, and I believe that's a penalty hinder. Automatic. You should push off on him. 2 serving 2.
So we got 2 serving 2 now to tied score here. Game number 2, Eduardo Garay with the serve.
Players are hitting the ball right to each other. Whew, that was a bullet.
So it's point number 3 there for Eduardo Garay, who takes the lead for the first time in game number 2.
Let's see what happened on that other court. That other match is Carrasco and Estrada. I don't know if that's over or not. Or are they in a timeout, Fabio? We need to get someone on that.
Eduardo Garay with the serve. Goes for a lob to the left.
6 foot high right there. Nice shot right there by Cuevas.
Good side out there for Cuevas. Much needed one, stopping the bleeding.
The rally got a little ugly, and it was nice to see him, finish it out.
Let's see if Cuevas can stop this 3-point run from Eduardo Garay. Garay from the back. Skip shot. That's point number 3 for Erick Cuevas, who ties it up.
Short, corto.
That's a short serve right there by Cuevas.
So, Fabio, we have a lot of, obviously we have 2 Spanish players right here. I'm sure there's a ton. Whoops. Whoops.
There we go. So Eduardo Garay.
I'm sure we have a ton of Spanish listeners out there, Fabio. Why don't you fill them in on what's going on here?
Hola, ¿qué tal a todos los que nos escuchan de toda Latinoamérica aquí para ver a Eduardo Garay, que representa a Colombia, contra Erick Cuevas, que representa a Monterrey, Nuevo León. Que le damos las gracias al UT Racquetball Club aquí en Austin, Texas, por ser anfitrión del Longhorn Open 2020. Aquí estamos en cobertura adicional del IRT en ronda de 64 entre estos dos jugadores. Erick Cuevas, Eduardo Garay, 3-3, segundo set.
8 serving 8 on Estrada and Kadim Carrasco. I think they're all the way down on court 1. Double fault there by Cuevas.
You know, Erick Cuevas has to concentrate. He can't afford to make those mistakes.
Not when you lose 15-1, game 1.
Exactly. So 3 serving 3 again. Let's see if Eduardo Garay can get on the board at once more. Good serve there by Garay.
Oh, he should go to the ceiling right there, Fabio.
Wide angle pass. Great shot selection there by Garay, who takes the lead once more. Gets off that tie.
There's the slowdown, and Garay almost didn't check. Gigantic footfall.
So you want to talk about a little bit of experience of Eduardo Garay, just so you know, Dean. He trains in Chihuahua along with Javier Mar, Rodrigo Montoya. So these guys, they spar with each other every now and then. So, you know.
Would that be with Estrada and Natera also?
They spar with them. So they're in another club, but they spar each other, though.
I'll tell you, there's a ton of and some young players coming up, because I went to the Black Gold last year, and I've actually played doubles with Erick Cuevas. But you got a guy like that ball skipped. I thought it skipped. But you got a young player like Sebastian Hernandez who plays down there also. He's just and he's like 16, 17. The players there are so good. Ochoa plays down over there. Hotbed of racquetball.
Imagine going to Chihuahua to hit some balls right at the court, and you got sparring. You got Rodrigo Montoya, Javier Mar, Eduardo Garay, and every now and then Alan Natera, Ernesto Ochoa, and you're just watching these professional players play in the court. And you're just at a regular club in Chihuahua, so that's how good of players that they have there at that hotbed in Mexico. So I want to say hello to everybody in Chihuahua watching and listening.
Yeah. Believe it or not, it was speaking of Chihuahua, Christina Amaya, who she's also down there training. Christina Amaya is on there. She's playing down there. I think she's training.
Yeah, she lives currently in Chihuahua, Mexico. So hi to Christina Amaya, who's watching us.
I can still hear it.
So point score right there by Erick Cuevas. So a little back and forth there from Cuevas and Garay.
Well, it's, again, very, very different from game number 1.
So second serve right there called by the referee.
Good pickup, but here's a big setup. Oh,
wow, what a risky
not a
shot.
setup, not a setup.
What a risky shot there taken by Cuevas, and it pays off.
Absolutely.
He had options. He went for the high risk, and he gets the reward.
So there is a lot of local sponsors here at the Longhorn. So we're going to thank them throughout the event. One of them, Fabio, is called T-Ray, and they're like a water transfer shop here, and they gave us some hats. So I want to thank T-Ray for the hats today. Thank you so much. Screen serve. See, second serve is what you want. You want him to kind of hold his racket up. Not a good return from Cuevas. Maybe a cross-court wide angle might have been better. Anything other than that shot. It was right to Eduardo Garay.
Wow.
I think he called that a good serve. You know, that's something you see here in qualifying matches, and it's a tiny bit inconsistency from the referees that are from our professional ref. But they really got to notice that's a really good pickup, but he didn't make it the front wall. The referee really has to watch foot faults. It's given the players, it's a rule. That's all I'll say about that. We'll talk more about foot faults when Conrado Moscoso plays.
Yeah, we will. Definitely. Eduardo Garay.
That was a bullet and no foot fault. Next up on championship court here, again, ladies and gentlemen, will be Andres Gomez from Barranquilla, Colombia, against Robert Collins from Hawaii. He is from a place called Kapolei.
Got to see Robbie Collins here. Just said hello to him previously before the start of this match, and he looks good. He looks healthy. He's excited.
So even with the timeout, we're staying right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully after this match, we are going to have interviews with both players, winner and loser. Here, we're going to give some of these guys time on the air, Fabio. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cuevas walking back onto the court. We are in qualifying Friday here. Very different IRT schedule, guys. Check out R2 Sports. We're at the 2020 Longhorn Open, Austin, Texas. Garay. Skipped it in. Again, Cuevas has his, I don't want to even, he's got his sponsors that are actually here. But someone in his camp needs to notice the foot fault. I mean, because there was a few aces, and they're foot faults. And you have to bring that to the attention. You kind of have to say to the referee, hey, I'm watching it. It's not okay, and you need to call that. And then you'll see that.
So Eduardo Garay closing in on this match right now. He's 5 points away. Side out there. Cuevas back to the serve. It's a fault right there. Second opportunity for Erick Cuevas. Side out once more. Eduardo Garay back to the serve. So just to remind everybody, the winner of this match moves on to the main bracket. later today. What a great serve there by Eduardo Garay to the wall. Another bullet there from Garay. Wow. Erick Cuevas killing that ball right dead center. Want to thank everybody for joining us here, watching. Queremos dar las gracias a todos los que están sintonizando y viéndonos desde no nada más Estados Unidos, sino todo Latinoamérica y el mundo. Por favor, denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, que el racquetball esté disponible para todo el mundo. En lo que vemos a Erick Cuevas de Monterrey, Nuevo León, contra Eduardo Garay de Cali, Colombia. Cuevas va abajo 6-13, juego número 2. El ganador de este partido avanzará a la llave principal y jugará de nuevo el día de hoy. Punto de Erick Cuevas, 7, sirviendo 13. Skip shot right there by by Eduardo Garay, rather. So now 8, serving 13. So Erick Cuevas clearly improving. A lot better performance here in game number 2. 8 points already. That was an ace serve called by the referee, Justice Benson. So 9, serving 13 in the head pin scoreboard. Coverage of round of 64 is here. Bonus coverage by the IRT. Skip shot right there. Now 10, serving 13 now. So Eduardo Garay is going to consider maybe asking for a timeout because Erick Cuevas is on a roll right now.
What happened, Fabio?
Erick Cuevas just playing right now very, very well.
Relaxed.
And not only that, he's just serving a lot better.
Wow. What a flatty right there by Cuevas.
Maybe Eduardo Garay might want to take a timeout, and he does.
Good call.
So timeout right now taken by Eduardo Garay, the first timeout of the match for him.
Yeah, I wonder if our board operator knows how to go to a commercial. He does not know how to go to a commercial. We're going to stay right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So Eduardo Garay taking a breather right here. A little drink of water right there for him. And, you know, this is what I like. Right now, Cueva is laser focused. He's not leaving the court. He's hitting the ball. It's just awesome.
Yeah, well, you have to. You have to. I mean, you can't. He's got an opportunity to go to a tiebreaker. And all of Garay's timeout is just to really, ice the kicker, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So Garay goes back in with his Zurich construction sponsor. If you guys remember, Zurich Construction sponsored our U.S. Open preview show. We're going to have that again this upcoming U.S. Open. Going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to check out our website, irttour.com, for all of our events. Good serve right there by Cuevas.
Wow.
Good try right there by Cuevas. You see what he did is he ran around to get into position. And he's very quick, Cuevas. But just a great shot by Garay.
Want to say hi in the chat box to Francisco Trujillo, one of the head trainers there in Baja, California. You got Sebastián Ruelas and Maria Fernanda Trujillo watching and training currently. Getting ready for Mexican Nationals coming up next month in Tijuana, Mexico.
Only on the first serve.
So Garay. The serve.
Oh, Cuevas buried an easy one right there. Catorce, 11. Match point, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up right here. Garay. Short serve.
That's short.
Corto.
Eduardo Garay fishing.
Well,
it ain't working.
I'd like to see. Oh, he did check the receiver. He hardly checks the receiver. Going to Cuevas' forehand. Cuevas is going to go upstairs. Garay can't. Oh, bounce.
Wow.
You know, it was buried inside that corner. We
Yeah.
couldn't see it, but good call by referee Justice Benson, a fellow Texan. I don't know if he's from here or not. Well, I don't know if he lives here. Oh, front wall, sidewall crack.
Good reaction there by Erick Cuevas, but just not enough.
So second match point opportunity for Garay. Let's see what happens. Garay, drive serve. Set up.
Too high. Down the line.
Down the line. Game over, ladies and gentlemen.
So Eduardo Garay advancing to the main bracket right now.